Here's what one-day welder students are saying. So just a few months ago, I launched the world's most affordable welding program that teaches anyone how to weld right at home so they can weld their dream projects or do long overdue repairs. Since I launched, we've had thousands of students enroll in the program, and as you can imagine, we've got a lot of feedback.
I recently signed up for the one-day welder course based on my desire to get more confidence around how to use my MIG welder, and I'm very pleased with what I've seen so far. It's a great way to get familiar with welding in a quick, easy to understand and follow methodology. So I'm excited about it. Thanks for putting it together.
I purchased welding equipment about 5 years ago, and it sat in my garage unused during all that time. I'd been looking for somebody to teach me the basics of welding, and when I saw Quinn's course, I figured, hey, for $48, I'll give it a shot. And it's been a good learning experience. Nice small segments, easy to understand, and covers all the basics of welding. And has given me the confidence to pick up that equipment and put it to use, finally.
Kevin commented, "I've looked at trade centers or other places and they want upwards of $4K. There will always be naysayers, but for me, and I'm sure many others, it's a good start to get us going at a reasonable price to value mark." Thank you, Quinn. Well, you're welcome, Kevin. Just doing my job. And you don't just have to take Kevin's word for it either. Thousands of students agree that this program is worth every penny, and then some. Jack commented, "I went from making sputters and drops that I could break with minimal force to decent looking, strong welds within a couple of hours. And that's exactly what I designed this program to do. Teach you the fundamentals of stick, wire feed MIG welding, and TIG welding in the fastest time frame possible. Whatever you're welding, whatever your machine, this course has you covered." Dennis said, "Today I set up my new welder and jumped into the MIG lessons. Needless to say, I never thought I would be making decent welds so quickly. Your course, material, and instructions are gold. I know I would still be struggling or putting out so much more money for an in-person course." Well, you're right, Dennis. In-person classes cost so much in terms of time and money. So why not learn welding on your own time and at your own convenience for just a fraction of the cost? And this is one of my favorite comments. Eric let me know that he's been an on and off hobby welder for 25 years. He took the course last week and learned some basics that eluded him all these years and was able to diagnose the major problem in his welding setup. Now his confidence is soaring. He said, "The class is the best money I've spent for welding, period." Eric's story just goes to show that while you can learn welding from the School of Hard Knocks, that's trial and error, it's well worth the small investment for under $100 to learn the proper welding technique, especially if you've already made the investment into a welder. Mark commented, "If I'm going to blow a few thousand on MIG and TIG, the course is worth it to understand the process. $100, I'm in." Good on you, Mark. I love people who just jump into action and get started. And while Mark plans on balling out and getting a high-end welding machine, if you don't have a welder yet, a helmet, and all the welding equipment you need, just the student-only discounts alone can far exceed the cost of the course itself. Arvid said, "I got it and it's great, just what I was looking for." And Wade commented, "I'm really enjoying the course so far. Very well put together and explained simply so my rookie self can understand it." Now I know that a lot of internet trolls comment, "You can learn welding all for free on YouTube." But when you're just starting out like Wade or any of these other students, you have to ask yourself, what's your time worth? Be honest, there's just no sequence to YouTube. You start watching one video on this channel, then the next video on another channel, and you get sidetracked on this channel and that random video, and you end up wasting your time in the YouTube vortex of consumption. Not only that, but on YouTube, you only watch videos based on the welding questions you're asking. What about all the other questions you should be asking, but just don't know about yet? YouTube results in gaps in your welding knowledge, and that costs you time and money down the road. Just one wrong polarity setting on your welder, a bad electrode, contact tip, or incorrect rod angle, and that could ruin your entire welding project and get you so frustrated that you think you're a bad welder, when really, you just need a convenient, affordable, no BS welding program. Well, One Day Welder solves all those problems for you. There are over 50 streamlined video trainings, each one seamlessly leading into the next, covering all the essential machine settings, welding techniques, and troubleshooting tips and tricks. So you're wasting no time and being left with no gaps in your welding knowledge. If you're ready to join our welding community, Click the link below and let me help you seriously level up your welding skills.